Hello then, welcome to another weekend on Lunar. So, as you can see, we had Titan covers round yesterday to fit us canopy. Lad called Mark that fitted it. Proper top work. I mean, everything about Titan canopies, it's all, you know, I mean, I'm really impressed. It's all stainless steel, everything. If it's made out of metal, the screw, rivet, it's fully stainless steel. We've got the centre zip in so that we can drop the back off or just leave the front bit up. All windows zip out and what have you. Yeah, really happy with it, really happy. So it's everything, you know, dealing with them. It just seems a really good company to deal with. Yeah, so from getting in touch with them to inquire, you know, usual price, time scale of how quick, because there's no point in getting in touch with them and they're saying, oh yeah, we're going to be 12 months. But it's not been a 2-minute job, but it's probably been, what do we say, less than 3 months from first email, telephone conversation to getting it sorted, which I'm quite happy for that. I mean, it didn't really need to go on yet. What we're going to probably do is later this weekend take it all apart, fold it all up and put it away. Probably just take it home actually, out of the way, because there's no point in getting it scabby yet. So yeah, so I'll put I mean, how it works is I emailed him, they came out, and then probably a month or so later I got a phone call saying that would be out on such and such a day. He came out and plotted, 3D plotted our boat with this, like, it's like a measure, it's like a box with a wire that comes off it and it measures it all. So he did all that. Then about a week later I got another phone call saying that they were going to start manufacturing it, but they actually send me a 2D rendered, like computer rendered, of all the, so basically I know what the canopy were going to look like, which else before I even said yeah that's it, and then that gave me a chance to alter things or whatever. But to be fair, I hadn't had to alter any, you know, I've just said yeah, just make it, you know, they're professionals, just trust them to make it. So I'll put that little video on. They sent me it through WhatsApp, so I'll put that on and you can have a look at what what you'd expect to get off them. And it's quite good, you know, because you can actually see every, you know, what the shape is, and it's pretty accurate of what the shape's going to be like. So yeah, yep. And then we've got the cushions off them as well, waterproof cushions. Probably, I don't know, I think they are probably 3 inch or so thick cushions for both parts. Proper comfy in here now. So yeah, that's it. So this weekend I'm going to crack on with plumbing. Try and get radiators all plumbed up, into clarifier, and see what, and then just loads of other stuff. So I'll crack on and I'll fetch you back later. Alright, thanks a lot, bye. Nearly forgot, better show you outside of it, haven't I? So yeah. Happy with it. Titan boat canopies. Yeah. it's basically giving us a, you know, an extra room on boat for you know, so it's moving forward now. Right, anyway, I'll crack on. I'll put that I'll show you that 2D render CAD video that they sent me, so you can have a look. And right, see you in a bit.
Hi Alan, this is Jack from Canopies again. Just going to go over the 2D lofting, so just quickly ignore the little bits I'm deleting here. These are all just little details of manufacturing. Just makes it easier to see and show you your canopy. So what we have here, we have the front panel. Front panel is split into two by this front zip. You get two nice big windows. These two windows are roll ties and roll up. So this front unit zips into your front arch like so. Nice and simple. Then what we have is we have front arch sewn to that top front panel. You then have, I'll just put this here, that is where your centre zip is, so you have the zip in the roof. You then have the back arch which is sewn to the back top panel, and that there, once zipped together, all one piece. Then you have your back panel, nice and simple. That is zipped in to the back like so. That will have roll ties on, and that is your window shape there. And then going for your door, as you can currently see, this is split into two pieces, just because of the manufacturing and the material width. But that'll be all sewn back to one piece. Oh, aren't we doing that? So then what you have here, what I highlight, are your door zips. So these zips make up your door entryway. Front zip has to taper off to meet because you have a centre zip. That means that you could take the back half down and it will line up. So that gives you the door window as well. That will have door will have roll ties on, so it can roll up and be clipped in so it stays up. And then you have a nice big window in front and a nice little window behind. And then the other side is the exact same. And then that is your design. We have the cushions as well. Got them two cushions, not much to look at there. But yeah, that is your design. I hope you like it. Any questions or anything you don't understand, please let me know. Or if you're happy with what you see, again, just let me know and we'll get that straight into manufacturing. Thank you.
Hello there. So I'm just continuing on with plumbing for radiators. I've got all three radiators in boat. All pipes are run to the back. So I'm just putting. I've run the. I'll show you in a minute. That'll be easy. But basically, I've got pipes run to the out of the boiler, back boiler in stove, through, down, and feed to the back, and then that feed. So the flow that goes to the two radiators at back at boat then becomes a return, but then it becomes a flow again when it gets to this radiator and then to clarifier. So I've got this normal standard pump. I'm just trying to work out, just setting a few joints and what have you. So I'll get that done and I'll show you when I've got it all fixed up, because it's right in a cupboard and it's like you're not going to be able to see it if I try filming it anyway. So right, I'll fetch you back though when I've got it all done. See you in a bit. Right then, so we'll quick look. Right, so I've got my pipes in, top one, bottom one. So top one's flow out, bottom one's return, and then in the cupboard, can we see? Right, so we've got the automatic bleed bottle valve, or whatever it's called. Then that comes straight down and feeds to the back. And then we've got water pump, so that's the return. So 22mm and then into 15 and then back into pump. I've just temporarily wired it up for a minute, but it's only just to try it. So right, so I've just got to do a bit of plumbing at back. Well, quite a bit of plumbing actually, but I'll crack on with that and I'll fetch you back in a bit. Right, yeah. Right, so what I've done so far is I've got, like I said earlier, I've got all radiators plumbed. The last radiator I've come off at 15mm because it's just feeding calorifier. I've put an adjuster valve in so I can, if radiators are not getting hot enough and we're not using hot water, I can basically shut it off, you know, shut it off to clarifier. So, but he just said at Lockgate, I think it's Paul, he just said basically just leave it open a turn and a half, and you know, there'll be no problems. That's a turn and a half. So, I mean, once it's all set up, it should never need adjusting anyway. So, right, and then I've got in a tank. So all this is basically is just, when you're filling radiators, you can fill them up easier. Just fill them up through here. And it's got a pipe on side that'll show, you know, if it's got plenty of water in. I mean, like when we were on our kids' boat last week, we didn't get out on it because with wind, other than to go and pump toilet out, because bloke that sold him it had kindly left toilet full, but there you go. But they pumped it out free of charge anyway. So, but that were interesting moving it. No Balfroster in Fruit Marina in that wind, but it had to be done because tank were overflowing. Right. Anyway, back to this. So. Oh yeah, his tank's just it's just like a plastic open tank. Just, you know, you can just lift lid up on it. So I don't know. I thought they're supposed to be pressurised, like, but I don't know. Obviously not. Unless somebody knows and they can advise me. Oh, other thing about advice. In the last video, the chrome pipe, 100% I've sanded it because I'd seen it before that basically can blow it out of these push fits connectors. I did mention it in video, but then it ended up on cutting room floor, as they say. Just anyway, so that tank's just gonna go on wall here. It's above the height of the, because top of clarifiers about there, so this tank will be well above. Highest hot radiators and heater as well, that's only probably up to about bottom of it, so as long as it's got water in it, it's right. To be fair, I'll probably put it not to stop me putting it right up there actually. That'll do. Yeah, so that's well above what it needs to be, hopefully. Right, let's find some, I've got some screws out. I need to get fire lit, I'm freezing. But now I've connected hot pipes, I can't turn it on. What should I say? I could turn it on, but it'll make hot chrome pipes up, so right. That I've just put a pipe on, rubber pipe, because I think this is actually, I got it off certain Chinese AliExpress because it was cheap. But I think it's an oil catchment tank off a car, something like that. But it's all, I'll show you, it's really good quality. If you can see, I mean, the light's a bit crap like it. Let's have a look. See if I show you it. So it's all fully TIG welded, top and bottom. Comes with all fittings and what have you. I think it were about, I don't know, 20 odd. I don't think it was more than 25 quid, something like that, delivered, which I thought, well, you know, even to find somebody to make something like that in UK, you're probably not even, you know, but I doubt they'd pick their TIG welding torch up for 25 quid to make that. So you can't really grumble. Oh, I'll just get my spirit level out and just check that that's level. Only kidding. Don't measure it. Actually though, I could have used spirit level because boat, it is, I keep checking it, just make sure there's no settlement in it, like, but it is actually perfectly jacked and level, so, but I've never used it yet. I think I used it as a straight edge. Right, so that's that one in. So now all I've got to do is tee into this pipe because this is return back to pump. So it's just a matter . Another fitting in a minute. Just remembered there's another 2 tees to go in. What I need is I need a drain at lowest point in case I have to drain system if there's any, you know, should there ever be a leak. I need to drain it off, so this is the easiest way I've got is probably the most expensive way to do it, Joe. Right, so I've got a drain now that I can fit an hose pipe on. So it just comes. Yeah, so that just needs putting in. Lord, return it, don't really make much difference, so I might as well put it in here though. Shut. Yeah. Right, easy enough to get to. I'll drop that, put a pipe on it if I ever need to. In fact, so what I will do, I'll tighten it up. So that I can just see, because this is going to be just a full cupboard anyway, is this, so all this rubbish can sit in bottom right. So I've just got a 90 or a, well, they call it a 135, but basically it's a 45. See where I'm going to go. Right, another one that. Right, I've just to make connections into engine bay now, so, and there's no way I can film that. Right, I'll fetch you back in a bit. Alright then, so I'm just, what we're going to do is, because it's going to be stood here quite a while, boat now, we really don't want this just out in elements, because obviously it's going to live in element, you know, out there, but there's no point just at minute in, you know, getting it mucky and having to clean it. So what I'm doing is I've unzipped our panels for windows, taken doors off, taken back panel out, and that's pretty much how you'll cruise it if you just want it up, you know, as a sunshade. And then you can take, you'll have to bear with me, I'm not a professional, I'm still learning with this, so there's probably a lot better videos on how to, but so we'll just call this, this is not how you do it, this is how I'm doing it. So basically that's, if you got it up and you need to go through a bridge or whatever, you can just collapse back, and then to collapse front, just bolt pins. And then what will just go. Right, so that's how quick it'll come down, which is pretty quick, I suppose, quicker than a tent. I'm just wondering now. Wait, put it back up actually. Right. So then it's just a matter of, well, there is a pocket where bars run through, so you just unzip that off. Reminds me a bit of camping, this. Putting tent away. It'd be... I'd say I'll store all bars on boat, like, but I don't know. It's a bit rammed there. Right, so suppose I better find somewhere to put it. Actually, it might. Trying to think where to put it. Might be easier just to take it home and put it in garage. Anyway, that's how it comes off, so I'll put it all away and then I'll be back in a minute. Alright then, so that's canopy all down, as you can see. I've just left front bar on because it's a bit big to do out with it, to be fair. We aren't taking loads of room up, but yeah. So, got plumbing finished, radiators done. What else have I got? I've refitted door because I've got now the mirror, plastic mirror cut. In fact, I've got a little video on it getting cut actually, I'll show you that. I'll stick that up in a second. Certainly been choosing a jigsaw. Laser cutting mirror for newer. yeah, so plumbing, radiators, put door on. I ain't put mirror in because I've just got to work out what I'm sticking it in with yet. A few other little jobs. I've just measured up for, so I'm just going to do it at home, horse control, put cables on it. So I've just worked out which way it is for forward and measured up for pull and push that it needs to be set at. So, right. Anyway, that's it. We might get back next week. We'll just see what happens. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That's if you do. See you next.